Always looking to get smart on what's next in tech, right?
Absolutely. Keep ahead of the curve.
So, picture this then.
Yeah.
Wearables that could actually, well, decode your thoughts,
It sounds like science fiction, almost.
doesn't it? But that's the territory we're diving into today, based on the stuff you shared.
Yeah, this whole field of wearable devices reading brainwaves. It's moving fast.
With big players, too, like Neuralink and Meta really pushing things.
They are. Which leads right to the big question everyone's asking.
Is this, a huge leap forward,
Oh,
or are we opening Pandora's box?
yeah,
Privacy concerns, right?
exactly. That's the core tension. Benefit versus risk.
So we'll try to unpack that a bit. Look at the science, the ethics, the potential ripple effects for all of us. Give a quick handle on it.
Sounds good. And the speed is really something. The core science, well, it builds on neuromonitoring, like EEG, electroencephalography.
Right, picking up the brain's electrical signals. I've heard of that.
Yeah, but the trip now is making the sensors wearable comfortable. And then the algorithm.
Ah, the software side.
Exactly. Really sophisticated algorithms that try to link those complex brainwave patterns to, well, specific thoughts or states.
So hang on, it's not like reading full sentences out of your head? Not yet, anyway.
No, not like that currently. It's more about interpreting patterns. But even that, it opens up some remarkable possibilities and some concerning ones, too.
Okay, so even just interpreting patterns based on the sources, that sounds like it could have huge implications.
Oh, definitely.
Like, imagine advertisers instantly knowing how you really felt about an ad, or your boss getting a live feed of your focus level.
Precisely. That's the kind of granular insight we're talking about, a level we've just never had before.
Wow.
And one of the points raised in the materials you sent, the security aspect,
Ah, yeah. Hacking.
potentially. As these things get more common, the risk of someone getting unauthorized access to your neural data, I mean, that's incredibly personal, maybe even glimpses of memories.
That's
So,
unnerving.
yeah,
Robust security sounds absolutely essential then. Non-negotiable.
couldn't agree more.
Which brings us to the ethics. That seems like a huge minefield. How do we even start thinking about consent for our own thoughts?
That's a really fundamental challenge, isn't it? True informed consent here is, well, it's complicated.
Yeah.
How do you make sure people really understand what's happening when their brain activity is being monitored, interpreted?
You might not even know what patterns mean what yourself.
Exactly. The lines between, our private mental space and the outside world could get very blurry very fast. It raises serious questions about autonomy, mental privacy,
Yeah.
stuff we haven't really faced before.
So looking at the big picture then, connecting the dots from the sources you reviewed, what are the main takeaways?
Well, you definitely see the potential for amazing benefits, especially, say, in assistive tech for people with disabilities. New ways to interact, control devices.
Okay, that's a clear positive.
Absolutely. But then you have to weigh the societal impacts raised in the materials. Could this tech make inequality worse, create new kinds of control or surveillance?
Yeah, those are the vital questions we need to ask now, aren't they?
Definitely, before it becomes widespread.
It really makes you think. So let's circle back to that first question. Are these mind-reading wearables, are they just the next smartphone, something inevitable, or are they a warning sign?
Well, your sources gave some pretty concrete examples that highlight that tension, didn't they?
Like what?
Like the idea of ads tailored to your instant mood, or employers checking your attention span constantly, and as we mentioned, that really unsettling idea of memory hacking.
Right. These aren't just abstract ideas. They feel like real possibilities down the line.
They stem directly from where the technology could go.
So as this tech keeps blurring the lines between our inner thoughts and, well, everything else, what boundaries do we actually need? How do we make sure it genuinely serves humanity's best interests?
That's the crucial question to ponder, isn't it? Long after this deep dive.
Definitely food for thought.
Yeah.